Hello everyone and welcome to Sarah's Flower Classes. Today we're going to be doing a front-facing basket arrangement. We will be using Thesby, white roses, spray carnations, leatherleaf, a shamrock bloom, orange gerbera and statice. So what we do first is we soak our oasis. So if you just fill a bowl of water up, put the oasis in, don't press it down, just let it absorb the water naturally until it sinks to the bottom, and then that's fully soaked and there's no air locks in the oasis. Then we need to fasten our oasis into the basket. So we're going to do this by using a bit of ribbon. So we'll tie it around one handle and then we'll just knot it round the other one, and that just keeps our oasis in place. You can use wire or you could use tape, but for this basket we've just used a bit of ribbon. Always works well. Okay, so we're going to start by greening our basket up. This is a front facing display, so we're going to start at the side as close to the basket as possible and at the front, and we're going to use quite a long piece there. And then we're going to bring it round to the front, slightly shorter, and the greenery is just going to cover our oasis, makes it a nice shape for our flowers. So we'll put a little bit at the back, bring a bit onto the top, and then we'll have one side of the handle. As I say, we're doing like a front-facing arrangement, so it's like an L shape. So we bring this side, and you can see we've got that line. And again, just fill in at the back. Just little bits of the leather leaf. Okay, so just coming out to the front, a bit on the top just to cover the top part of the oasis. Okay, last little bit. And there we go, our oasis is near enough covered. We've got some other foliage that we're going to use, and this is called Thesby. It's ever so pretty, looks lovely in arrangements, looks lovely in bouquets, vases of flowers. So yeah, I'm quite addicted to it at the moment, so we're going to be using a lot of this. So we're quite tall with the Thesby, just gives us that nice delicate texture to the arrangement. And we just want to mix this throughout the basket, just in between the leather leaf. Put some longer stuff here on the side. We're always pushing it in about an inch so it's firmly into the oasis. Okay, a bit at the back. And cut it up quite short and get lots of little shoots out of it, so it just looks really pretty. And this variety is called Green Ball. And there's a dragon one as well. Okay, so just a bit out to the front. And cut that again. So it just gives us a nice mix throughout the arrangement. Right, I'm just going to place a bit more leather leaf because I can still see a bit of the oasis. That's it. Okay, so that's all our greening done. We're going to start by using gerberas next. Now we've got 5 gerberas, and we're going to wire the gerberas because this helps keep them upright. Helps the heads to stay upright, and they absorb the water better. So with the wire, we're going to go into the head of the gerbera till you feel it bite, and then we're gently going to twist it round and at the same time twist the wire. So nice and gently. Okay, so we've got 5 of these to do. So into the head and then gently twist. They always last so much better when they're wired, because the water travels all the way up to the head of the flower. Okay, so very, very gently in and then all the way around. Okay, last one. Oops. There we go. So that's our gerberas wired, and you can manipulate the head to wherever you want them. So we're going to use 5 gerberas. We're going to have one opposite our tallest piece of foliage, straight up. Next one coming down the other side of the handle and just below where our other one is, and again straight facing up. Next one just under our handle, so we're going with lines. We're going to go one out to the front, so we're going to just bend the head slightly up, and that will go this side. And then we're going to recess this one quite far down, and again manipulate the head a bit, and that gives us our nice row of gerberas. Okay, so next we're going to go in with our white roses. Now sometimes these come with storm petals on the outside, so they're just a protective petal. So what we're going to do, just to tidy the rose up, we're just going to remove these. And it just smartens the rose up a bit. Okay, so we've got 3 of these to use. Nice big head we're going to put at the side here, quite low down. I've got one slightly taller one. I'm going to remove the rose leaves as well because they look a bit untidy. And that's going to go next to my top gerbera, or just in front, and a bit below my second gerbera. And then the last one's going to just come out to the front, like so. Okay, and then we've got our nice chrysanthemum bloom, nice bit of green going in, and this is going to go quite far down into the arrangement so that your eye travels in, and that's just going to go in between the gerbera and the rose. Okay, so that's our basket so far. Next we're going to go for our filler flowers and our shape flowers. Okay, so now we're going to use our spray carnations. There's lots of spray carnations in a bunch and they're great for flower arranging. So we're going to start with quite a tall one at the back of the arrangement, probably about even with our gerbera. And we're just going to bring some, just step down and then out to the back. Okay, and just bringing them down. A few out to the side, so gently tip your rose up and pop that in there. And we need quite a long one to go the other side. Okay, so we've still got that L. I'm going to bring some out to the front. Some out to the back. Never ending supply of spray carnations, they're great. Okay, and then we're going to bring some more out to the front. And just bringing that nice orange colour all the way through. Some to this side, so we're nice and even. Right to the front. Okay, next to our second tallest gerbera, and then bring them through the others. Okay, that's it. Looking good, I think. Just one under our nice bloom. And then this is one of the little shoots that come on spray carnations sometimes, so I'm just going to pop that in at the back. Okay, we've got Statice next, which is an everlasting flower, so it dries on the stem. So I've gone for a nice yellow colour, just to give us a bit of brightness. And this we're just going to fill in to the arrangement. So just in between all our other flowers, just to give us that nice yellow colour. You can cut this quite short and recess it quite low down so that your eye travels in. And then a bit out the front. And then the other side just to balance it. Okay, just one little piece. There we go. Okay, so that's our lovely front facing basket. I hope you've enjoyed making it. Let me see your photos. I'd love to see what you create, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time at Sarah's Flower Classes.